on the issue of tribalism and ownership of this land and that land, the issue of Yorubas are the owners of Lagos, the Benin people are the owners of Lagos and all that, blah blah blah. Igbo people should leave. This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. Looking at it literally, no land belongs to anybody. No land belongs to anybody. We all came here to meet these lands. We all came here. America, do you think the people in America today just own that land? They migrated, they moved over there. And every land, there is something you need to know. Every land is vulnerable to domination. Every land is vulnerable to domination. There is no point in each person, there is no point in tribes telling this tribe that we own this place. Go back to where you came from. That's bullshit. It sounds very, very stupid. It sounds very stupid because it doesn't make any sense. We all, the only thing that differentiates us, the only thing that differentiates you from the Igbo man is the language. You shit the same. You have the same blood flowing through your veins. You have the same blood as the Igbo man. You have the same blood as the Yoruba man, as the Hausa man. Everybody has the same blood. There is hardly any difference. We just have different shades of black. There is hardly any difference between us. The only significant difference between the Yoruba man and the Igbo man is the language. The Yorubas have bad people. The Igbos have bad people. The Yorubas have good people. The Igbos have good people. The Hausa has good people and bad people. There are good and bad people everywhere. The point of being tribalistic doesn't even make any sense. Do you think that when a rich man meets another rich man, he asks that man about his tribe? Or do you think when a rich Yoruba man meets a rich Igbo man, he begins to ask him, "Shey omo Igbo ni e?" They don't. The reason why you are fighting over tribe, over land, is because you are fucking broke. Because you are poor. This is the politicians are setting you up for this bullshit. These people don't care about you. They don't care about you. The reason you are fighting this fight is because they put you up to it. They are setting you up. But you don't know. The reason you don't know is because you are poor. Do you think two rich people meet and they ask about tribes? They don't care about tribes. They meet, they shake hands, they talk about business, they talk about wealth, they talk about how they can grow their money. But you, as a Yoruba person, as an Igbo person, you're fighting another person because of their tribe. You are discriminating against people. These politicians are setting you up, and the only reason they are doing it is not because they care about you. They don't give a fuck about your life. They don't care about you. The reason they do this is because of their own selfish political gain. Because they want to remain in power, and they want to make sure that certain group of people do not attain certain level of political power in the Nigerian political sphere. But you don't know this. So they set you up, they brainwash you, they make you believe, they give you promises that we'll do this, we'll do that. And at the end of the day, you end up fighting their political battles. And at the end of the day, what do they give you? 4,000 naira, 5,000 naira. There is absolutely nothing to benefit from it because they fail. Do you think these politicians put their children in the front of a political war? Do you think these people put their children in the front of tribal chaos? No, but they put the children of other people. Those of you that would go outside and fight for another man, another rich man. I remember then, some years back, people usually fight over land in Badagry. We own this, and people kill themselves because of land. Land remains. Land will forever remain, but you will die. These people die over land that doesn't belong to them, over land that belongs to some rich set of people. And these poor people die because they have been given little money, put their life in danger, and they go out there and they fight and they kill themselves while these rich people profit. While you're busy fighting tribal battles, while you're busy segregating, discriminating against one tribe or the other, these politicians are living a happy life. They're living large, but there you are discriminating. Some people are already willing and ready to actually kill people from other tribes because of political gain. And at the end of the day, you do not even have a share of the national cake of the national cake of corruption. We do not even get a share of anything. But you are willing to go out and discriminate and say all sorts of bullshit. The election is coming up. Tomorrow is the governorship election in Nigeria. There are going to be some very silly people that will be willing and ready to go out there and snatch ballot boxes and fight so that these people do not vote for this particular party and these people must vote for this particular party. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's crazy. Because at the end of the day, what do they I saw videos. They were handing people money to vote. They were handing people money to vote. How much? 3,000, 4,000. Will 4,000 naira feed you for 4 years? Are we not tired of suffering in this country? Are you so addicted to suffering that you can no longer identify freedom? Are you that addicted to suffering? The earlier we realize that we are not fighting, the earlier we realize that this whole tribal bullshit we are putting up is not for our own benefit, but is for the benefit of these selfish politicians. The earlier you realize this, the better for you and your children. I do not want I do not want to give birth to a child in a country whereby my child in the future would say that I wish I was not born in this country. Why did my father give birth to me? That's the last thing I want my children to say. That is the last thing. The political system in Nigeria has been the same for a very long time. The same people, the same faces, and the same repeated system of corruption, and nothing has changed. Some people like to say, Tinubu built Lagos, Sanwo-Olu has done this, they have done that. Come on, man. Lagos is the smallest of all the states in Nigeria. What the government have done so far for the Lagos state is limited to a certain particular area in Lagos state. Have you been to Badagry? It took the Nigerian government over 11 years to run one lane, and they call it the international road, to run one lane of the international road from mile 2 down to Badagry. They've not even completed it one lane for over 11 years. They've been building one lane for over 11 years. They've not even touched the other lane. Are you not tired of the level of corruption in Nigeria? We do not need this tribalism. We do not need this tribalistic sentiments, tribalistic battles. What we need currently is unity. And in the past few days, the Nigerian youths have learned something, that we remain the power, because the Nigerian youth has suddenly become a terror, which has prompted our governor Sanwo-Olu to become a vocationalist, jumping from phone repairs to playing soccer to braiding of hair to this and that. This same Lagos state government is giving out impounded vehicles for free. They are not doing it because they love you. They are doing it for political gain. The moment they come back into power, everything will change and will return back to the way it was. I, as a Nigerian, and every other Nigerian, have witnessed when the Lagos state government started seizing the bikes of so many of these young men. They seized a lot of bikes, lots of bikes, thousands of bikes. And what did they do? They started destroying these bikes. I was like, why would they? Why would you destroy these bikes? This is a means of transportation. I think what you should have done is probably, take these bikes, rebrand them, make them Lagos State government properties, paint them, let them be a Lagos State government properties, employ these people and let them work for the government and remit to the government. Because in this way, you actually solve a problem by creating the solution out of that problem. But they decided that they were going to destroy thousands of bikes. Now we have arrived at this point in Nigeria, and all you can think about is how to fight the Igbo man. Do you think tribalism, do you think segregation and discrimination is currently our problem in Nigeria? Some of us as Nigerians are ignoring the major problem in Nigeria and focusing on tribe. Do you think the Igbo man is your problem? Do you think the Hausa man is your problem? The problem of Nigeria remains the government, the same government that has been fighting us, the same government that has kept us in captivity is the problem of Nigeria. And what every sane Nigerian should be doing at this point is looking for a way that we as the Nigerian people can actually win against these men.